Hello everyone and welcome back to another Black Desert Online video. Today we'll be covering POLLY'S money breakdown. This is an update to my previous video which was done way before caphras were added on console and also before we had all the mobs added back after being halved. Let's start from the beginning. For pets, I was using 3 tier 4 and 2 tier 3 pets. In most cases, when you come grinding poly, you should be able to at least 1 or 2 shot the packs, and by doing so, you will never be able to pick up all the loot. Try to get your pet tier and levels as high as possible for an efficient grind here. In terms of rotation, I've basically used the main rotation, however, keep in mind that there are multiple rotations you can use. If you have a lower AP, then it shouldn't really matter which one you use, however, if you have a higher AP, you might need to use the main rotation and in some occasions even extend it. Gear wise, I know that in the video from last week, I said that I rerolled to Guardian. Well, I didn't again. I've finally decided to return to my Mystic, so I've sold my entire gear and then placed pre-orders on the one and only Evasion gear. Unfortunately, I will have to wait until all my pre-orders are being fulfilled, so currently I am at 234 AP and 267 DP by partially using the main questline gear. While AP does not matter in this spot as it has a high ceiling of where it caps out, the recommended AP is around 180. Keep in mind that some classes might need a higher AP in order to grind efficiently. The location is contested and people will try to grief you to take your spot. Keep in mind that in periods where new classes come out, this spot is highly sought after because it has amazing XP rate. In terms of where you should try to grind, the top rotation, which is above the main one, is the safest one. So if you're a new player or you have a lower AP, I would recommend to use that one as it's less contested. The main rotation is the most contested one. Meanwhile, the bottom rotation, which is under the main one, is average. Now, a great thing about Poly is that, similar to Valencia, the Cama Sylvia region has a mob which is spawning randomly and has a chance to drop some rare loot if you manage to kill him. In this case, it will be a Poacher along with a treasure chest. You will notice a yellow message informing you that a Poacher is nearby, and you will be able to see him on your minimap with an elite icon. After you kill the Poacher, you will be able to kill his treasure, which is what actually gives you the loot. Now that we've been through the basic information, let's have a look at the actual results. I've tracked a total of 6 hours on my Succession Mystic, in which I've used a normal loot scroll, Cama Sylvian Blessing, as well as grinding on a regular server. As you can observe on the tracker, most of the income comes from caphras, which was around 44 million per hour if you count the process dust as well. But please keep in mind that the prices can fluctuate based on your region and the period of grinding. Other more significant drops are the trash, about 22 million per hour, and the Blackstone armors. So as an overall, I've made around 86 million per hour, which compared to the last time I've been here is definitely doubled due to the caphras edition. Now, another thing to keep in mind is that I've grinded on a regular server, so if you would grind on the Archer server, you might have a better income. In terms of if you should use a loot scroll when you grind Pollys, I would definitely say no. The best drop you can have are the caphras, as there are no rare loot. Also, this location is one of the best locations in terms of combat and skill XP, which makes it extremely contested, so you might waste your scrolls due to griefers. Even if you have a lower AP, there are way better locations where you can grind for money. Now, I usually do grind with an advanced loot scroll as well, however, for this video I've decided not to. In order to make an advanced loot scroll, you will have to sacrifice 2 normal loot scrolls, so I would definitely advise against wasting your scrolls here. Finally, let's talk about Agris. I'm currently using 88k points and I make around 48.5 million per hour from Trash alone. Doing the math, 88k points of Agris would mean around 26 million. So I would highly recommend not to spend your Agris here, as there are way better locations where you can do it. Keep in mind that Agris is consumed when you kill the mobs, no matter if you pick up the loot or not. So try to avoid using your Agris in spots where you leave loot behind. Now that we are at the end of the video, don't forget to check the description box below for extra details, or a link to my previous video and a link to my spreadsheet where you can see all my tests done so far. If you've liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments below what's your impression about this spot and how much money you managed to make. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.